Oh, we are live. We are live. We are live. Welcome to Zachary Reality. It is Zachary Reality back here, back again with Molly. Happy Tuesday, Molly. What's going on?
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving week. I'm back at my parents' house. I'm basically sitting in the dark basement, but happy to be here. Can you hear me?
It got like so confused for a second because I had it on Safari.
Oh, I was like, am I talking to myself?
Okay, you basically said you're happy to be here. You're happy to be back in your parents.
Yeah, happy to be here and happy Thanksgiving week.
Oh my gosh, it was a mind fuck what I just experienced because my Safari had the YouTube live stream playing.
Got it. I was like,
So I heard everything like you said, and then it played it again in like an echo. So I just heard it twice. So it just like completely mind fucked me.
well, hey, everyone. We're
Hi,
back.
we're back. And we're here to talk about a few things, but the main topic we do want to talk about is the Love Island games. The finale was last night. We've been following, and Molly, I have my
Oh,
Love Island
I'm
glass.
so jealous.
I know. Honestly, I have a couple extra ones. One says Avery and one says Nick. They were on season 3, but if they don't come and pick them up, I'm just gonna give it to you, and you can change your name.
And it'll be Nick for next week's episode.
Exactly. But we're definitely gonna talk about all the Love Island games drama last night, but we do want to first start off with a big reality TV announcement of the week.
Huge.
Zack and Bliss from Love Is Blind are pregnant. They are expecting. And this is a really big deal because this is the first Love Is Blind baby. So there's been five seasons of Love Is Blind. There's about like 8 married couples.
8, you think?
But how many can you name?
I can name probably like 4.
Okay, let's do it.
Maybe. If I remember their names, who's the first one ever?
Lauren
Yes,
and Cameron.
Lauren. What's her face?
Um,
and the one, she's like the loud, funny one.
Barnett and Amber.
Yes. Okay, 2.
Zack and Bliss. Chelsea and Kwame.
And is that not it?
Brett and Brittany.
And and then the most recent one. How do I already forget her name?
Oh well, I didn't.
What's Milton
and Lydia.
Yes. So
and that's it. And I love this couple, Alexa and Brennan.
Yes. Okay. So there are more. So there is 8.
That's 8. That's literally 8.
Yeah, that's kind of a lot, actually.
Is there not another one from that season? Because
No,
Cole and Zenna broke up.
Yeah, I think they're the only ones from that season.
Okay, well, on the reunion a couple seasons ago, Vanessa was kind of asking people like when they were having kids.
Yeah, that was so weird.
And it became viral online because a lot of people were giving Vanessa flack, and people always gave Vanessa flack as a host, which I think is like a problem because that's what happened with Tyra Banks on Dancing with the Stars. Look what happened with that. Like, right. I feel like the last season they were really low key, but Vanessa definitely got a lot of backlash and heat for that because you're not supposed to ask a woman like when she's expecting, like when she's having a kid. So now it's almost like everyone wants to know what Vanessa's going to say.
Yeah. Same, and congrats.
What do you think she's going to say? Hi, Celeste.
I mean, I think she'll have, and I don't even know that she'll make a comment on it after all her backlash. She might just congratulate them privately.
No, she has to tweet something.
You think?
The new season will definitely come out in like February, but I heard that the Perfect Match cast might be getting announced soon too.
I'm so excited. I loved that show.
Do you want me to tell you like a few names who I know are going to be on it?
Yes, please.
So Harry, Dom,
Harry. Love,
Micah.
Okay.
Izzy.
Okay.
There's like a few more. Follow my friend Ashley Reality on TikTok. She is kind of like more like Dumois style, where she like is more anonymous, but like she like always just like posts all the clips and all the tea, and like she just knows everything.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm so excited. When does that come out? Do we know?
No, we don't know yet, but we'll find out soon. But I'm really happy for them. I think they'll make great parents. I was reading the article on People this morning, and they both were just like really happy.
Yeah.
To like.
No, I'm excited for them too.
Yeah. Let's get right into Love Island games because that is why we are here. So okay, last night on the finale, overall, like, are you happy that Jack and Justine won?
So beyond happy. That's who I wanted to win, like from the jump. So absolutely thrilled. What about you?
Yeah, I was really happy about it too. like I obviously didn't see, like I wasn't watching every single episode, but like based on like how I saw them last week at the party, like they seemed really happy. Like Cely and Ayal together also would have been like my dream couple because like I love him and like I love her, but they were the first couple eliminated. They got 4th place. So basically how it worked is that going into the finale, there was 4 couples left and Justine and Jack had an advantage. And you're going to tell us about this circus challenge. But
yes,
everyone who was in the jury, the eliminated contestants, all got to keep 2 couples safe. And the couple that got the least votes would go home. And Cely and Ayal ended up getting the least votes. And were both kind of called out on their name. A lot of people thought that they were like a fake couple. And I was so shocked by that.
I was shocked too, but I will say today I tried to do, a little bit more research and Ayal hasn't posted anything about Love Island games. Like nothing on his there is no Instagram post and no stories from the finale yesterday.
No, he's posted like a few captions about it, like the experience to do it more than once, do it twice.
Any pictures of like anyone from the cast? Because I don't really think so. I'm pulling it up. No.
Wow.
There's nothing on his Instagram. There was like so much to be grateful for. I don't think he even named any. No, he posted a day ago and there was nothing even about the show.
So why did everyone come for them?
So, okay. So the episode prior to that, there was the Tired Out challenge, which is not the one I'm going to talk about, but that's when Justine and Jack got like immunity and like they won and that was great. Right before that was the Carnival challenge. And for anyone that watched was actually insane. So to give you some background, obviously Ray and Imani were a couple and Ray had an alliance with Justine, Cely, and Johnny. Imani went basically behind his back, even though they're boyfriend and girlfriend at this point, and went for Justine and Jack. So then everyone was like, oh my God, Iman, and went for Courtney, who she literally was like, Courtney, you're my girl. Like, I won't vote you out, and voted for her too. So everyone meaning like Justine, Jack, Cely, were like, we love Ray and we consider him an alliance, but if we can't trust Imani, like they need to go. So Justine and Jack ended up like, they did this weird thing where they had everyone stuffed animals. And if your stuffed animal had a golden heart in it, you got to choose who went home. And Justine and Jack got it and sent Imani and Ray home, which Ray literally cried and cried and cried. Yeah, literally. I think Ray is why, like Ray was so upset and cried for so long because his own girlfriend turned behind his back and then just took it out on Justine. Justine and Jack both said, like, it has nothing to do with you, but we could not trust your partner. Like at the first time that she could to kick them out, she tried.
So this is insane. And I literally told you when I met Imani, I thought she was so cool. And I had no idea what the drama was at the time.
I mean, it's all strategy. Like things maybe could have gone her way, but because she showed that she was no longer like loyal to her alliance, everyone attacked them, putting them in the bottom. And then Justine and Jack booted them out because not only did they break the alliance, they also were a strong couple. And we were so in like the last couple episodes of the show that like you need to be strategic. And if they're powerful, like we got to give them the boot.
So then getting back to Cely and Ayal, because it also seems like Justine and Jack were kind of like the head couple for a long time. So I'm not surprised that they won and I'm happy they won because they kind of were top dogs. But what was it with Cely and Ayal that made them?
I think that everyone, like the whole cast, then attacked them because they couldn't attack Justine and Jack. Like they still were upset and like they knew how close Cely was. Like obviously they're like soulmates, Justine and Cely. Like
I love their friendship.
Me too. If they can't attack them, they're gonna attack someone. And everyone was like praising Johnny and saying things that were just totally absurd. But in his defense, he did make friendships on the show. And so in that case, they could support whoever they want to support. But talking badly about Cely was beyond crazy. And like for people to chime in who were in for 1 second, like Lisa came out of the woodworks and was like shit talking.
I cannot believe they came for Cely, and I loved how she was like, they want to go for a bad bitch. But what about her and Ayal? Because they're such a hot couple, but they're definitely not together. Do you think they were faking it for the show? Or
I don't think they were faking it, but maybe they had a conversation of like, we like each other in here, but like it's not going to work in the outside world, and that's okay. But let's continue to support each other and like not show that we aren't going to be together forever. I don't know. But I don't think they were faking it. And Cely had every right to like move on. The crazy double standard was when Toby went off on her about being an actor when literally he did the same thing. He was upset over Cely and then was making out with Georgia. So like total hypocrite.
I also noticed that Jack got a lot of heat and that some people were only voting for Justine and Jack because they wanted to support Justine. And that was also evident at the end when Justine had 17 people. So, I mean, I think we'll get to them and like if they're still together, and there is a lot to talk about with that. But moving on, there is the 3 couples left. We have Deb and Callum, Justine and Jack, and Johnny and
Aurelia.
Okay.
Insane. Johnny made it this far. I mean, he's like master manipulator of reality TV shows. Like, props to him.
But he has kind of like, I don't know. Like I just feel like he has a lot of loyal friends. Like he does seem like a good guy. Like I feel like he got a villain edit.
Girls. He just like really, he just goes over. He's just really sneaky. Like if he just owned up to what he does, it wouldn't even matter. People on Love Island hop around like it's their job.
He's just sneaky about it.
In a sneaky, malicious way, and then acts as if like the other person meant nothing to them.
Wow. He's really handsome.
Yeah. Agreed. And that's fine. If I was sitting there, I would want to be like, yeah, I probably would be the girl to be like,
Yeah. Okay, so then it comes down to the challenge, and Deb and Callum end up losing and getting the least amount of
the hashtag mega duel.
Yeah. Deb is such an icon. Deb is such a star. I love her. I
love Callum. I know you don't watch Australia, but Callum was a fan fave.
Okay. So I'm not like surprised or like disappointed. Like I feel like they weren't together for so long and like it just kind of was like 3rd place. So what are your thoughts about them going home?
I felt the same way, but their relationship was just as long as Johnny's and Aurelia. The only difference was Johnny and Aurelia made out for like an entire episode straight. And like Callum and Deb maybe were taking things a little bit slower. So it didn't look like they progressed as much. I would have loved to see them beat Johnny and Aurelia, but it's okay.
Yeah. So then it comes down to the final 2, and it's Johnny and Aurelia and Justine and Jack.
Yeah. And like, thank God they won.
Yeah.
That was a crazy challenge though. Jack literally had like bruises on his hips.
Yeah. Also, like $100,000 is not that much money.
Right.
Or is it? Because I don't know. House of Villains is $200,000.
I was gonna say it is a lot of money, but in comparison to these other shows, it's not a lot.
Yeah. But also with like you're splitting it, whatever. It doesn't matter. But so what happens? Justine and Jack won the game.
Yes.
And then we can get to the twist. But with Johnny and Aurelia getting eliminated and being runner-ups, do you have any final thoughts on that?
I like wish they hadn't made it that far, but like it is what it is. And it just shows he's a good competitor, I guess. Yeah, calling Johnny real and loyal is crazy. Absolutely. He might be loyal to his friends, like male friends. But like any girl in there, I was so glad that when they were doing that, Jess then like came right back and was like, F you. Like she needed to say that because he's the definition of not loyal. Damn. Like showed it in his season of Love Island when he went behind Cely's back and then tried to lie about it. Did it again this season when he tried to lie to Courtney and started making out with Aurelia. Like he just continues to. His problem is he doesn't, like I said, like stand up to it. He ends up like lying and then getting caught in the lie.
Damn. Okay, well, I loved interviewing him last week. I loved meeting him. Like, he's great. Like, I like him.
And he's a good competitor. And he's
but I love
like this.
Like, but I completely understand when you're so invested in a reality show. Like, give your opinion. I appreciate your honesty. Like, like I'm sure a lot of people agree with you.
Yeah.
So then it comes down to Justine and Jack, and they win, which I think is amazing. It's what everyone wanted. And you would think that they were going to have the option to share or keep it, and that they would both have the option. But there was a big twist. The ex-jurors vote one person to win, and whoever they vote then gets the decision to split the money 50-50 or keep $100K. So 6 of the boys stuck with Jack, and there was 17 people behind Justine. So all of the girls and then the rest of the guys. Yeah. Justine had the decision, and she wasn't rushed to make it, but she definitely took her time. I did not like that anyone was influencing her. I felt like they should have like not said anything and completely have let her like think for herself. Like at the end, like a couple of the girls were like, you deserve it.
Keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Like me either. And as much as she might have been screwed over the last time she won, and like her couple really was just in it for the money in the end. Like in Love Island games, it's different. Like she wouldn't have gotten there without Jack. Like even if she felt a sense of doubt in their relationship romantically, like they were a team and they were a really strong team. So like it made sense to split it.
Yeah, they did have a deep connection, but the problem was a lot of people were telling her to keep it and that he might be an F boy, and that, you know, she also talked about her past experience where she was effed over, and then she said she needs the money for her family. So she definitely was debating it, and I'm sure the producers are like, talk about it. You know, when you whenever there's a vote, you need to explain your decision, right?
Yeah.
So she thought about it. And I think she made the right move. You got to split it with your partner. That's so selfish. It's so selfish.
It was in the end, especially in a game like this, like different than normal Love Island. Even if he ends up being a fuck boy, like they got there together. Like
they got there together with the challenges.
Yeah. It was like so much harder, so much like a different, difficult experience than normal Love Island.
You only don't split it if they fuck you over or don't meet you halfway. So when we were talking about Surviving Paradise, how Linda decided to split it with Lelise, that is where I was upset because Lelise wasn't as loyal to Linda throughout the game.
Agreed. Yeah.
So it wasn't equal. But with Jack and Justine, they were equal partners the whole time. So that's why she made the right decision. So are they still together?
Definitely. She or he posted today, like, wouldn't have wanted it any other way with my couple, and they're posted kissing pictures. Like, I think they're still together, whether they know what's to come. I think like TBD. Do we know if there's like a reunion for the show?
I don't know.
I don't know either. They normally do, but it's normally when like we're watching it live and then it just happens, versus this was obviously pre-filmed, not like normal Love Island. So
yeah. Do you want to respond to this?
Yeah. Bitter and disgusting, especially when you're talking about playing the game. Yeah. No, it was a lot. It was just like a lot of rudeness. It's like they came back, they lost, and we're still like really upset they went home and like attacked.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, I mean, I saw them last week and they were matching in red.
Great.
I asked them if they're together, if you guys you can go look at it on my channel, the little interview I have with them. And they said, you're going to have to tune in. And I didn't know as much, right? Like if you were there with me, which we discussed, I wish that you were in LA.
We'll have to plan something.
But like you would have been like my perfect right-hand man for that night. And I think that's what really worked out for me, is that I didn't know too much. So I truly was just like having organic conversations. But I asked them, I was like, are you still together? They were like, you have to tune in to find out. And then I was like, can you guys kiss? And then he's like, $20, you'll have to pay me. And I was
you're like, here.
And honestly, like it's just like I was friendly with Cely, and then I guess Cely and Justine are friends. So that's kind of how I got that group together. I love Cely and Justine's friendship. It's just like, that's like the duo of like, it's like the Snooki and JWoww of Love Island. Yeah.
No, I think that's why people, or like the cast, ended up attacking Cely. Like, I think it was more that they didn't want to see Justine and Cely's like strong duo friendship alliance like go into the final together. Why people are so bitter, I don't know, but like
it's a threat with people who are so like who genuinely like are gonna support each other and like have each other's back, because you know games like this you're in it for yourself with your partner too, but like you're trying to just get ahead. Like it's high pressure, it's intense. Some other notes I have is that Justine is a 2-time Love Island winner.
Love.
Is she the first?
She's also from my town, by the way.
In Jersey?
I don't know her, but she's from, Isn't that crazy?
What town? Shout it out.
I don't know if she's exactly from Rockaway, but like either that or like Dover, Wharton area.
Jersey girl. And she's the first one.
Yes, this is the first Love Island games.
I know, but like, has anyone ever won Love Island or twice? Wasn't there like there's never been an all-star season?
There's never been there's never been an all-star season, and like people have been on Love Island twice, but no. Like there hasn't been 2-time winners.
So Justine is very iconic.
Beyond iconic.
So Survivor, Sandra Diaz-Twine was the first 2-time winner. It took 20 seasons.
Crazy.
So Love Island, it takes 5 seasons. But I think that they're doing a lot of crossovers and all-star seasons on a lot of different reality shows. So that's the vibe. I also think that we need to give a shout out to Ariana Madix coming into guest co-host, because that is so iconic. And like, she is so pretty with all the colors and the vibrance. I'm like literally obsessed.
Always love.
No wonder she was Us Weekly's reality star of the year. I feel like she's hitting all her stops.
She's doing every show and everything she can, and I love it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about Dancing with the Stars in just a second. I was going to say that we need to get Cely on the podcast.
Yes, absolutely. 1,000% need her on the podcast.
I'm going to ask her. I'm going to give it a few days after the holidays.
Yes.
But I'm going to ask her. I'm putting it out there. And I feel like she will give us everything, like all the scoop.
Absolutely. 100%. And now that we're like done with Love Island games, you should like start watching Love Island Australia. The new season's out.
I don't really feel like I'm going to commit to the Love Island franchise. I'm just,
it's my favorite franchise. It is a lot and you have to be extremely dedicated because if you miss a day, then you're like already 2.5 hours behind basically.
Yeah.
It is a commitment, but here for it.
Yeah. So this week we are not going to have Golden Bachelor and we are not going to have Bachelor in Paradise. I will say that I did see, I already I saw a spoiler online.
We're not doing spoilers.
Did you? Okay. But that was okay. So, but
we're so close to the end. I don't want
to but it's another week. Also, it's like, it doesn't even matter if you see a spoiler because you have to truly watch it to understand it and see everything play out. So like, you can never really be spoiled. Like, I do not want to know anything. But sometimes I accidentally things pop up and
pop up. My mom said something popped up for her too. And I was like, zip it. I did zip it.
You did your Kathy?
Yes.
Somebody commented on one of my recent videos that we need to interview Kathy, like the Golden Bachelor girl.
Yeah, I would love a Golden Girl or Susan. I feel like Susan would tell it how it is.
I need Susan, Sandra, Ellen, all of them.
Yeah, I love Ellen.
Okay, so we're down to Leslie and Teresa. So we'll see what happens next week, 2-hour finale, right? And then Bachelor in Paradise. There is a lot of moving and shaking. A lot of couples have recently.
There's a lot happening on Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah, a lot of couples have moved around. We're an episode or two away from the point where a lot of people are going to leave and half the people are going to be gone.
Absolutely. I'm trying to see what the episode guide says. It doesn't say when the finale is. Do you know when the finale is for that?
Paradise?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not for it's not till the third week in December or the second week.
Really?
We have 3 more episodes of Paradise left.
All right.
But tonight is Dancing with the Stars and it is Taylor Swift night. And there are 6 couples left in the competition. There's Harry, Charity, Ariana, Yochi, Jason, and Allison. And somebody is going to the ballroom tonight.
I'm so excited for you.
It doesn't even feel real until I'm there. And I remember when I was going last time, I was like, am I actually going? And then the day progresses and it's hours in the future. And then you're actually there.
Yeah, I am so beyond excited for you. And you need to wear something just as iconic as last time so that we can spot you out. Your bedazzled jacket really let me be there he is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know exactly what I'm going to wear, but I'm going to be in probably a different section tonight than last night. Last night was behind the judges. I need to make sure I see everything.
Right.
I want to see the performances this time. I got my view last time, so I'm really excited and I am rooting for Charity. Text 21523. I am Team Charity. We got to vote for her tonight. Can you vote for Charity tonight for me?
Yeah, I can. I can switch it up from voting for Harry.
So who do you think is going to go home? So next week's the semifinals and then there's the finals. So does that mean one couple's going home tonight or 2?
I think just one again. But I don't know. I mean, I would say that Sochi, Jason, Ariana, and Charity deserve to be the top 4. So Allison or Harry needs to go home tonight. Or if it is 2, then both of them. If it's if Harry stays again, but Allison is not the one to go, I will feel so badly for whoever ends up. Because now it's to the point where obviously it is a popularity contest. He's been in the bottom, the absolute bottom since the start off of the judges' votes. But clearly their family's huge. Yeah. Right. We'll see him in that t-shirt tonight.
I'm I'm nervous to see him tonight because I am switching to Team Charity and I just don't know if he's going to be Zach, you were loyal to me for so long. I was a huge Harry and Riley stan, but one of the reasons that their hype has died down is because the shipping rumors have kind of gone away since they're not playing into it anymore like they did in the beginning. But what's interesting is there has been a lot of rumors online that they might be channeling Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift tonight, in their costumes. And I think that's going to just re-spark everything. And then everyone's going to vote for them because they are going to look so perfect and iconic up there. So they could make I think that Allison and Sasha needs to go. It's their time.
It is our time, but I do feel badly because she really has grown. Like she has actually grown in her like dance abilities, and he has remained the exact same. So like in that regard, I feel badly. But I mean, they even say it's like 50% judges and dance and 50% like your fan base and your entertainment. And if we find Riley and Harry entertaining, then that's what people are voting for.
So time will tell. I'm like really excited to see what happens. It's
I'm excited for you.
So fun to be there later, and it's going to be insane. I feel like we've covered all our bases. I don't know what else you're watching on TV. I did watch the Kardashians, and I saw the episode about Kylie and Jordan and the Tristan thing. So I'm caught up on that.
Yeah, Kardashians. I mean, and I know you're not watching Love Island Australia, but I am. We finished Selling Sunset.
This week I watched Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and they also just filmed their reunion, and they dropped the reunion chart. And this girl, Monica, she's like the newest housewife. She is allegedly suing Heather, who's one of the OGs, because she's saying that she got bad Botox. But apparently on Heather's side, they were like suing her because she never paid her bills.
Oh.
Which is like really interesting. There's just so much drama and rumors with this Monica, and this Salt Lake City cast is just really on fire. It is just like so crazy.
Interesting. Yeah, I know I need to get into that world. I'm not really, but I told you that
I'm just filling you in. I'm just filling you in. I'm filling the viewers in.
It's drama that I want and like need to be part of.
I feel like we just always
need to know the tea.
We always need to just fill each other in on the other shows that we're watching.
Yeah.
So that we can both provide for the class.
Yeah, well, if anyone's watching Love Island Australia, let me know and drop in a comment your reaction so far, because I was telling Zachary, I do feel like this cast is a little awkward. They're not like super into the challenges as much as like any other season. Like they get awkward and kind of giggle when like UK and USA have really like gone after it. They're like, okay, make out, let's all make out. So it's definitely a different vibe, but like it's always sometimes a little like different in the beginning. So I'm excited to stick it through.
Amazing. Love that. I also did a live show this Sunday for No Filter with Zack. It was so much fun. So he puts together these shows like a couple times a year. And this was the first time he asked me to come on stage. So it was like me and like 5 other gays. There's like Evan Real. He like works at Page 6, a lot of like content creators. And we were playing like Fuck, Marry, Kill games. And then like Never Have I Evers. And they were giving us like house husbands and like other like Bravo people. Tristan Thompson was in there, Harry Jowsey, and like Jax Taylor.
Love.
So why don't you answer that for you?
Which the Love Year of Love Island? I mean, I don't love it yet, but hopefully I will. I just feel like they're kind of awkward, but I feel like I'm gonna end up loving it.
No, I loving what?
I was reading a comment.
Oh my God. No, I was saying like F, Marry, Kill Harry.
Oh, Harry.
Jax Taylor and Tristan Thompson.
Okay, well, we're killing Tristan Thompson. We are fucking Jax Taylor and marrying Harry.
Loves it. But anyway, the show was so much fun. So we were on there for like a segment, and then Chef Stu from Bravo like did a taste test with like these little sliders that we made.
Wait, what was your answer for your Fuck, Marry, Kill?
You have to listen to the podcast to find out. It's I don't even remember. There was like a few of them.
It was the same thing as mine, but
yeah. But it was just like a really good, fun show. I loved being on stage, like on a podcast stage, and I'm like, I need to do this one day. You need to do this with me.
Yeah, we're manifesting. I've also like my sister just went to a podcast show. I just went to the Call Her Daddy one, which was like obviously huge, but like they're becoming more of a thing. So we now need to like put that into the universe and manifest.
I've definitely been thinking about doing like a live podcast show for a while. And I feel like I could get such good guests, like a lot of Bachelor, like I could get like James and Allie, I feel like would come on. It would be 100%. So good. But I feel like it just like has to be the right time. And like, it has to be like planned out properly and like really thought out. And like, there needs to be a team. Like, I'm just not ready for that to take on it yet, but it'll happen like eventually.
Yes. No, that would be amazing. I'm so glad it went so well.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. You can continue being guests on other people's and then get more comfortable and like just know more.
Yeah, but right now I'm really in like my like interviewing era. So I'm just going to all these events that I'm getting invited to, and I'm bringing my mini microphone and I'm having my friends just record me because they invite me to the events to make content. So instead of like doing the vlogging style, I just kind of like pull the reality stars that I like have connections with. And I'm just like, hello, what's going on? Like, tell me what's going on. And I'm getting all this content recently. And I hope to do that a little bit tonight at Dancing with the Stars as well. So maybe I'll talk to Charity, Ariana, and Harry.
Would
It's
absolutely
gonna be,
love.
so that's kind of what I have been working on recently. What are you up to? Tell us your weekend plans. Happy Thanksgiving.
I don't really have much going on aside from family coming here. We host Thanksgiving at my parents' house. So on Thursday, I'll have a bunch of family here.
In Jersey.
In Jersey. Jersey girl.
Okay, love that. I'm going to my friends, like Friendsgiving on Thursday.
Love.
In
LA.
In LA. And then I have like another Friendsgiving in Santa Clarita, which is kind of like an hour north of LA on Friday. So I think I'm just going to get a hotel for the weekend in Santa Clarita.
Fun.
Just for Friday and Saturday. I found one. They're actually like really cheap. And I do this once a month. I get a hotel in anywhere in California that's like 2 hours away, 3 hours away, Palm Springs. And it's just like such a good way to like relax and rest.
Yeah, decompress. We love that.
And it's like when you're single and you're like, I don't have a dog, like it's, it's just like,
right. Yeah, go.
I'm just going to go and I'm probably going to get a Thai massage. And like, I just feel like I'm so tired and I'm reaching the end of the year and I'm really getting like exhausted.
A nice R&R never hurt anyone.
Do you feel that too, entering like the winter season?
Yeah, I literally 2 weeks ago on a Thursday booked a flight for a Friday to go visit family in Michigan just to like get out a different scene, different location and like decompress for a minute. So I totally feel you. And I'm like the worst once it gets dark out. So now that it gets dark at like 4 p.m., the motivation has been at a low. And it's freezing. I mean, you're luckily in LA, but now like this morning when I went to go get my coffee, go through the Dunkin' drive-thru, it was 34 degrees.
Oh my God. It's like 68 here. So it is nice.
It's cold.
It's been really windy though. And I live on a really busy street with like palm trees that the palms fall when it gets really windy and like you hear it from in your apartment. So there's like different things going on here. Weather's not all good. The wind, but whenever there's rain here, people treat it like it's a hurricane. It's insane. I think we had a Hurricane Hillary recently that was like literally nothing.
Well, better than bad.
Yeah. Oh, also House of Villains, Corinne got eliminated this week.
Yeah, I kind of stopped watching that.
Yeah, I know, but I'll just keep you up. Like you'll watch the finale.
Yeah, I'll watch the finale.
Watch like the last 2 episodes, but basically there's like 7 people left. So there's Omarosa, Tanisha, Shake, Johnny Bananas, Anfisa, Bobby, and Johnny Fairplay.
Got it.
It's $200,000 on the line. It has to end by the holidays. So I think that they're so maybe they'll get rid of a few, like there'll be like 3 or 4 episodes left. But I'm really excited to like kind of see what happens and like see who wins.
I'm like I think 2 weeks behind on Fuckboy Island.
Oh my God. I watched like the first 2 episodes, like kind of, but I just didn't. I mean, it's never too late. I mean, I think that.
No, I think I could catch up or like start whatever this week's was, like watch that one. Like, I don't think it's something I need to like catch up on, but like can watch like the second to last and last episode.
Yeah. Like we can like cover like Fuckboy Island, like if we watch it, like even if just like a few episodes, or we can watch Twin Love, which is the event I went to last week.
Yeah, we could start that one.
I mean, we just have to like try both and see which ones we like. Like Surviving Paradise, like the reason I got into it is because it was so good and it was like 9 episodes and they give it to you all at once. So Twin Love, I like that.
I was going to say, my issue is when it doesn't come out all at once, I like lose interest unless it's like a Bachelor or something that I know I'll like be passionate about regardless. But weekly, I just lost interest.
But I'm really into when like Love Is Blind comes out and they give you 3 or 4 a week because then the hype builds. It's like we're all in it together for the whole month.
Yeah, totally agreed.
But like once it's so hard when it's like just give us the Golden Bachelor finale. Like, oh my God, we have to wait so long for everything.
I feel like we shouldn't have taken a break. I feel like all families would have loved to watch it together. Like my whole family is going to be here. We would have loved to watch the finale together.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's so true. That would have been so iconic.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how it works. Maybe there's like football and like holidays and like programming, but we are entering finale season. So all of these shows that we just mentioned, the finales will be coming up. And I love finale season because we get closure, we get reunions, we get winners of competition shows, we get breakups, we get engagements. So
Reunions are my fave.
There is so much to look forward to for finale season of TV.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, this was our second live stream. So woohoo, we did it again.
Yes, give us some love.
Please. Oh my God.
Let us know if you like it, like the format.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up and leave your comments down below of all of your favorite shows. And me and Molly will be back very, very soon. So have a happy Thanksgiving. And we'll chat with y'all later. Bye.